Hello, my name is Julie Nichols, and I'm a pediatric therapist from San Antonio, Texas. I have been married for 27 years and I have three kids in their 20s, and I'm also in seminary. And I would like to talk about my disgust with the behavior of the religious right. And the religious right is a group of self-professed Christians and Catholics in leadership positions who have made Faustian deals with political operatives in the Republican Party since the Reagan era. And let me stress the word leadership positions, because I am not including the millions of Americans in those faith communities who have blindly followed them like I did. However, I bear a small portion of responsibility for not opening my eyes sooner. This political marriage has resulted in coercing the voting and the intellectual conscience of millions of Christians, mostly white, in their faith communities for decades. And there is a strong racial component to this because it's mostly been white Christians who have followed along. I sadly was one of those parishioners who blindly followed along, blindly allowed some of this to rub off on me, blindly voted Republican, and blindly trusted church leadership until Donald Trump came along. He is not the start of this political explosion, the astronomical rates of COVID, but the final consequence to this 50-year marriage. What the religious right has done politically in the name of God, I love, to abuse the marginalized living outside the womb for decades is unconscionable. The religious right has used abortion and sexuality as political shields to hide overt racism, anti-science, anti-history, abuse of the marginalized, misogyny, political targeting of the LGBT community, and bearing false witness through repeated lies, repeated conspiracy theories, and repeated fear-mongering tactics over decades for the purpose of winning another election at all cost by any unethical means possible. I told a good friend that I'm going through a complete detox process as a Catholic Christian clinician and as a human being. For those who have been intentionally involved with this political marriage in the name of Jesus, you have no idea the damage that you have caused to the witness of the faith. The religious right is a group of Pharisees, so they will never admit to any wrongdoing anyway. And those of you that are listening that are unaffiliated or you've walked away from the church, I want to let you know that this is not real Christianity. Real Christianity gives life and limb for neighbor. Jesus Christ ministered to those on the margins. He came for the disenfranchised, and he would do the same today, and that's what the church should be doing. But what the religious right has done for 50 years is the exact opposite. Thank you for listening.